Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, a pilot into the universe of Chinese, and let's continue exploring look and sound alike. So today we have this picking on the right side. The left side is our foot symbol. Together, okay, picky foot. What could that be? Would you make a logical reasoning of when you pickily footing anywhere, what action in English that would be? It can be either tread or tremble. If you use Google Translate, this 踩 can be both. It depends on the context, how it's used. Or, like in English would differentiate tread, which is walking carefully, and tremble, walking violently, definitely not carefully. So both can be in Chinese used as 踩, because in Chinese, this footing paired with a picky footing depends on the intention of the pickiness. If you pick your foot steps carefully, that would be tread. If you intentionally try to destroy something, footing with ill intention, with violence, with aggression, then that's trample. So that's a difference between these two languages. Where we came from, there's a pickiness when paired with food, as you can see here. It's not the same. This did not come in the original package of Xu Shen's dictionary. So that means, again, most likely, this is a character of later invention. It was invented within 2,000 years. After Xu Shen already put, I guess, whatever he came across, compiled into Chinese dictionary 说文解字 back then. So this newer creation used the pickiness and the footing or stepping together to create this 踩 motion. Okay, 踩空 means you step on something, but 空, okay, if you know 空 a little bit, it means emptiness, means there's nothing there. So 踩空 could mean either you walk downstairs that you didn't realize there was stairs. You expect your foot to land on a certain level, but then 空 means there is emptiness right there, and you step on there. Could be an accident, right? Or 踩空 could be walking on an even surface, not everyday like sidewalks, walkways, or all the surfaces that in our cities or even countryside that already paved. It's for cars, for human walking. As long if you walk in nature, it was a lot more variety of terrains and a lot more different surfaces. Walk on gravels, on rocks, on grass, on mud. So 踩空 could be uneven footing, like you lose your footing, lose your balance eventually. It could be. All right, so that's 踩空. 踩踏, okay, here 踩踏 is the tremble meaning. So 踩空, if 踩空 is you walk with care, but you stepped on air, and it's still like 踩, have your motion of stepping on something, but you missed the step. But 踩踏 is this violence. For one, you see both are with this foot symbol. And by the way, the foot symbol made of the foot itself and this kneecap together. It shows the motion that not only is the foot by itself, but it's a motion with the knee involved. It's a whole walking mechanism with at least the knee and ankle joints included in there, versus if you have just foot symbol by itself. In Chinese, it means standing still, because we just have the foot. We didn't put foot into action. By putting a kneecap above it, it shows you're going to, use your knee as a pivotal point and start to do this thing, and that's walking. So when you have a double of that, that's more foot motion. And 踩 means you pick your footing, right, with some intention, peaceful or violence. And 踏 is this repetitive. It described water flowing in this continuous, repetitive way. And when you have this highly repetitive, intentional stepping on something, that's Chinese trample. Okay, 踩高跷高 high. It visually describes a two-story high with this roof on the top and then two windows. So it's high. And then 跷 means your foot. Again, you see the foot symbol on the left side, right? It's your foot on a higher elevation, because originally this Yao on the right side, I believe we talked about this character a while back. It's made of like pile of dirt. And then you have the top of the head means it's piled high to the height of your head. Because, okay, ancient times, when we don't quantify things as we do today, we use humans as yardstick, right? We have foot, like in English, we use our footstep or foot length as a measurement of distance. And same here, like when we use human figure, we point out, okay, it's all the way to here. We use human full length body as a yardstick. And we're saying, okay, it's that high. And on top of that, more piles of dirt on top of it. This is a simplified version. Originally, it's a 3 dirt or soil symbol on top of it. So it's piled high. So when we have this a high pile plus the foot symbol, it means your foot is off the ground somewhere high. And 高跷 high footing together means stilt walking. 踩高跷 is this careful, selective footing, stepping on stilt. Stilt walking, I guess today was still captured or retained, preserved as a skill for circus. That you see, oftentimes clowns would walk on stilts. But in Chinese, we still retain the tradition of Chinese New Year, at least in my part of China, Manchuria, that entertainers would came out and standing on stilts and walk the streets, simply because it's a skill. Probably it's not that challenging, but still you need to train up for it, right? And it's fun. They look taller, and I did a little bit of research of what is stilt walking came from. It turned out all over the world, many different cultures have their own version and utility of stilt walking. What could be the utility other than entertaining? Well, in Ethiopia, boys after 3 years old would start to train for stilt walking because that's their survival skill. When they probably deal with a lot more wild animal land, like you don't want to be stung by snake or scorpion. You want to lift yourself above ground. You still want to do your job as herding your cattle. But humans were vulnerable, right? So little cattle herdlers, they would protect themselves by walking higher, elevated, foot off ground. And that became a skill that for the trade is a necessity and probably not that difficult. I wonder. I never get a chance to try that. But 踩高跷 is we use 踩, this careful, picky footing to pair with 高跷 because after all, it is a skill. You need to be intentionally manage your footsteps to not to fall. So 踩 here I show, I think it's a picture of Portuguese stepping on grapes. And I believe this qualify as 踩 because it is intentionally using your stepping motion. In this case, it's crushing the grapes. But that is selective, picky footing. 踩. Thank you for your time. See you another day.